The reach of boxing extends far beyond the confines of the ring. The fighting spirit is found ingrained in the foundation of nations, and, more importantly, in the hearts of its warriors. Warriors who fought not only for a chance to thrive, but often survive. For Cuban-born Robeisy Ramirez, the journey along his Olympic gold-winning career was often long and arduous. Since suffering a loss in his pro debut in 2019, he amassed an 11-fight win streak in a dominant fashion.
Ser campeón, ser el mejor de la división, las veces que pueda, unificar en la organización.
Standing across from him, Isaac Dogboe, a native of Ghana, who holds an impressive 24-2 record over his 9-year career.
It's over! There's a new world champion! His name is Isaac Dogboe!
Now the former champion seeks to regain his place in line, to fight for his division's most coveted prize.
I feel I am matured, and this is my second attempt becoming a two-time, two-division world champion.
Despite their past, their struggles, their triumphs have led them here, face to face in a battle for a chance to secure the vacant WBO featherweight championship. This is Blood, Sweat, and Tears, Ramírez versus Dogboe. Washington, D.C. is home to many of our nation's monuments. It also happens to be home to the training camp of Isaac Dogboe. But his homeland of Ghana is never too far away.
I brought rice from Ghana, right? From my farm. We have a farm in Ghana. Whenever I visit Ghana and I'm coming back, I bring a whole bunch of things. Once you taste food, you remember home. So food is something that I keep close to me whenever I'm away from Ghana. Ghana, that's where I was born. My father is an Ewe, my mother is an Ashanti. In Ghana, the culture is that you have the paramount chief and then you have the sub-chiefs. So my family falls under one of those chiefs where they are closest to the paramount chief. Ghana is a place where we are all together. Everybody is nice to everybody. So it's more or less like we believe in the treat somebody as you would like to be treated, the golden rule. So it just makes life easier and livable.
Man, what's for dinner up in here, man?
It's smelling all outside. I'm hoping, man.
Smelling good up in here, man.
Like man. Just from Ghana or what, man?
Oh, this one is just, you know, some Isaac special. So, here's the rice.
Some pilaf rice?
This is jollof rice.
Jollof rice.
Jollof rice. And you have your veggies here. So, and you have your plantains over there too.
Fried bananas, baby.
Yeah.
No, these are no bananas. These are plantain.
Taste it.
Bananas.
Bananas, my man.
Fried bananas, baby.
I guess we're all going bananas.
Yeah, we bananas here. Wings nice, Isaac. You might get tomorrow.
Oh. Oh.
A lot of fighters from Ghana, they're gritty, fight with a lot of heart. Ike Quartet had one of the best jabs in boxing.
Azuma Nelson is still considered one of the greatest African boxers of all time. They paved the way.
And those are big shoes to fill now. You know what I mean? And if he, or shall I say win the title, that's a step towards filling these shoes. This fight to me, this one is for the people in Ghana. I heard their cries and I know how bad they want this title and what it would mean to win that title and take that title back to Ghana would be huge.
I'm fighting for the people. If I am to inspire a country, a nation, I have to do what I have to do now in order for that to manifest into itself. I'm here to win.
Robeisy Ramirez is no stranger to difficulty, not only in boxing, but also in life. For such a promising young talent, it often felt like the road he was traveling would never be enough.
En Cuba, acá para nadie es un secreto que esto es un negocio, que mientras más resultados tenga, mejores condiciones de vida tiene, pero sí, estando en Cuba es más por tener un poco, de vivir un poco mejor que los demás, por la situación que se vive en el país. En diferentes países te llevan a un ring, te trepan ahí con guantes, si sales bien, dicen, bueno, vamos a trabajar. Pero en Cuba es diferente, en Cuba llegan, te paran, te dicen esto hay que hacerlo así, 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 y es un proceso. No tenía como tal un amor al deporte, ya con el tiempo fueron pasando los años y a uno le empieza a gustar lo que está haciendo, empiezan a llegar los resultados y ya le agarra amor al trabajo, lo que estamos haciendo.
Quédate aquí en La Vega.
Creo que el logro más grande que he tenido fue en London 2012. Apenas tenía 18 años, no tenía una expectativa de agarrar una medalla. Llegué a esos Juegos Olímpicos simplemente a participar, a disfrutar de la experiencia y volví a ganar mi segunda medalla olímpica en una división distinta. En Cuba, cuando esas cosas pasan, no hay mucho cambio. No hace la diferencia en la vida, ni monetaria, ni simplemente fama, y así viven la mayoría de todos los campeones que tiene Cuba.
Esa es la cosa.
The Cuban fighter like Robeisy or anyone, they have 1 medal, 2 medal, gold medal, 3 gold medal. But when the boxing life finish, they will go down steadily down. And many of the 2, 3 gold medals, I seen them living like in the poor of the poor.
Esa dictadura no te permite salir de Cuba a hacer un cambio profesional, a mejorar tu vida. Y hay que hacerlo ilegalmente, hay que desertar, hay que irse de Cuba.
Sometimes in life, you must give up the things you know most for the sake of not only your career, but also your well-being. A tale that Robeisy Ramirez is all too familiar with.
Robeisy, ¿por cuánto tiempo te escondiste en México?
Esconderme como tal las primeras 2, 3 semanas.
3 or 4 weeks.
Pero después tuve 5 meses.
But he stayed in Mexico like around 5 months. But hiding, 3 or 4 weeks.
In those weeks, Ramírez waited patiently as he enlisted help to aid in his move from Mexico to the United States.
Basically, I had to meet him, north of Mexico City, about 5 hours north of Mexico City. They was training there, I think, for the Olympic trials. That's why they was there in that particular location. It had something to do with the altitude. The team would take a lot of breaks throughout the day. They'll train, they'll get a break, they'll train, they get a break. So I was thinking to myself, hey, train, break, train, snatch, go.
Cuando salgo de la casa donde nos estábamos quedando, yo salí con una mochila, un par de tenis que me había regalado mi esposa en ese entonces. Ay, creo que más nada. Y ya, y salí por la puerta sin mirar para atrás.
When, you know, the athlete first defect, you on the clock. It's bam, 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 bam.
Cuando yo tomo la decisión, decidí no decirle nada a mis padres. No le dije nada a mi hija. Mi hija aún vivía en Cuba. Para los cubanos no es difícil tomar ese paso y no decirle a nadie porque corre el riesgo que...
In any tough situation of nature where we could face danger, that's where Rocky has to put his trust in me.
Esas personas en ese entonces me decían Rocky, para no mencionar mi nombre. En ese entonces se decía que las autoridades mexicanas junto con los cubanos me estaban buscando. Y entonces era yo con gorra, con gafas, que paraba un retén de policía y yo haciéndome el dormido para que no preguntaran. Fue una experiencia bien loca.
Vamos, empezamos arriba. Plántate.
We was together a long time. I spent a lot of time with him, one-on-one, just me and him alone. You know, sometimes out of frustration, he wanna get, you know, to the USA and, you know, box and do all that, but I just have to remind him, I say, hey, Rocky, man, trust me. Think about, you know, you becoming world champion. You holding up that belt and say, hey, I did it. Everything that I went through was worth it. That's gonna keep us going. I had to put a little bit of faith in him, that he wouldn't quit on me, and vice versa. He had to put his faith in me that, you know, I was gonna be there through the whole process, and I held up my end of the bargain. I did what I said I was gonna do.
Cierra puerta, Robeisy. Esa. Esa. ¡Ey! Sabroso. Vete para los aparatos ahora, suavecito.
Que si era difícil de dejar a tu hija.
Sí, muy difícil. Yo no sabía cuándo la podría volver a ver. Gracias a Dios ya no vive en Cuba, ya está en Brasil. Y bueno, si Dios quiere, ya este año voy a verla.
Often, through defeat, the most important lessons are learned, both inside and outside the ring. And that holds true for Isaac Dogboe.
Swinging for the fences here.
I think that Navarrete just has Dogboe outgunned.
And Navarrete continues to pour it on here as blood streams down the face of Isaac Dogboe.
What the corner's not thinking about is thinking about Dogboe's future right now. He's a young guy, 24 years old. They should save him right now. He's taking too much punishment right now.
And a knockdown beats him down again. This has turned into a New York beatdown from Navarrete.
Man, look. Where do I start? This fight really showed me something about my own self. At the brink of defeat, it's two ways. You can either give up or you can carry on. And I carried on. Sometimes when you give up, it hurts more than taking a punishment of this magnitude.
That was a brutal beatdown that Isaac Dogboe just took. Brutal.
It took me a couple of years to really get over it. I feel like I'm a dead man and I'm just walking. You know, I'm just like waiting for that final day. You have to be at peace with yourself and accept the fact that, you know what, hey, this one is happened. But you are in a different situation now. You know, you have to let it go and just start with a clean sheet, and that's what we did.
After suffering defeat twice at the hands of Navarrete, Isaac Dogboe and his father sought to change things up, bringing on a Hall of Fame trainer to help motivate the young talent.
Right through this now when you're coming back.
I'm grateful from my previous team, but now we are moving on to the next stage.
Sometimes it's hard to separate the fighter from my challenge. That, a lot of times, can be a problem. I mean, because there's a time where you have to be a coach, but then you can't overlook the fact that this is my child and they're taking a whipping sometimes. When you're in a situation like Isaac was with Navarrete, you're gonna have to make a certain decision. It's a real, real delicate situation to be in.
Good job, son.
To will himself through those 2 fights with Navarrete, and if you go back to the film you watched, those fights were bad. It could have ended him.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come off that mark fast as you can.
But he kept fighting. You can't teach that. You either got that in you or you don't have it. And he has it in him. Those are the type of people that I love to work with. When you come in here, you'll get a sense of who belongs and who doesn't.
That's it, that's it, that's it.
And Isaac just felt right in place. His energy was good, you know, and it fit right in with the guys. So he's been here ever since.
Seeking to regain his place atop the division, Isaac Dogboe finds himself not only with a renewed sense of motivation, but a new level of skill on his already championship caliber talent.
Isaac first came, we didn't take away nothing from him. We just tried to add on to what he already had.
Use your legs and not your back, Isaac. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Isaac was more like just an in-your-face type of guy, you know, just wind up and go.
There you go, come on.
Now he's a lot more cerebral, a lot more patient than he was then. Balance. That's what we're looking for.
There you go. 30 seconds, come on, baby.
He's a coach. He's a man in front, so he tells me, Isaac, jump. All I can say is, how high should I jump? I mean, he's a Hall of Famer. He knows what it's about, you know. I'm learning, so I have to take instructions from him, so that's what it is.
When it gets gritty, we gotta go down there and get it. Get nasty, you gotta be nasty, you feel me? We are like a band of brothers, like warriors. Everyone is just sharpening each other, helping each other get to the next level. I think the challenging thing is the mental battle. You try to put the demons to sleep. For some reason, they'll always find a way to get back in your head. But, you know, you face it head on, because once you win that battle in your head, it's easy to win the battle on the field.
The hardest work is in here, in the gym. So that's what we do, man. It's rough in here. You gotta work for it. Hopefully it'll pay off in the fight. Isaac had to fight all the way back after being a world champion to get back to the title once again. He don't want to lose.
Take me 5 years to get back to this level. So I have something to prove. I just want to fight. I just want to inspire the next generation. I just want to be remembered for something. Then April 1st, that's the mission.
Time. Woo! Yes, sir.
On his quest to become the featherweight champion, Ramírez left behind everything and everyone close to him.
It's cool, man. Very cool.
A decision that has been crucial to his success in the ring.
Ya yo llevo 5 años fuera del país sin ver a mi mamá y sin ver a mi papá. Pero es totalmente el mejor paso que he tomado, la mejor decisión que he tomado en mi vida. Donde ahora puedo ayudarlo y...
Every one of us, we living for the family. And we living for the family, for supporting our family. And to defeat from Cuba this team mean, maybe you can see your family in 1 year, 2 years, or who knows. I saw my family after almost 20 years, 22 years.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Y el sacrificio es parte de este trabajo. En lo familiar, en la alimentación, en el esfuerzo que hay que hacer en los entrenamientos. Mira, realmente ahora estoy concentrado en mi deporte, en mi carrera, en terminar esta pelea con éxito, que es lo importante ahora para mí.
No one is going to work as hard as this kid. That's why he's been able to elevate himself to this point. He works his off.
Yep.
Creo que si hoy en día estoy aquí es por lo difícil que se me ha hecho el camino a llegar acá, empezando por los problemas que tuve en Cuba y llegando acá y no tener buen resultado en mi debut. Y ir poco a poco demostrando de que sí, Robeisy tiene el talento, de que voy a darlo todo y gracias a eso estoy aquí. Por lo tanto que si hubiera sido el camino fácil, creo que a lo mejor estuviera un poco más cómodo y no estuviera donde estoy hoy.
6, 7, 8, 9, 80. Woo!
I'm feeling good. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Gonzalez told me, Coach, he's hurting me. He's hitting me hard. He's hurting me. He says he's never been like this before. He said he's as strong as he's ever been right now. That's for sure.
When the weight of a nation is on your shoulders, the wins and losses mean that much more, igniting an intensity that is hard to overcome. Yet, for some, their past fuels their motivation to move forward and fight for a better life, not only for them, but their family.
Yo he visto más de peleas de él. Creo que es un gran boxeador. Siempre muestro respeto a todos los oponentes, pero por lo tanto creo que él no ha peleado con un boxeador como yo y es ahí donde le va a llegar. Entonces, nada, que se prepare, que yo voy a ir bien preparado y que va a ser una guerra.
I believe Robeisy is very confident and it's also a flaw. He thinks he can stand and fight anyone. Boxing takes one punch.
And a knockdown score. Beautiful shot by Dogboe.
He can punch.
And the fight is over.
But what can he take it? I've been there, I've taken it. I've been on the floor, I've gotten back up to knock out the champion.
It's over. There's a new world champion.
As they prepare to fight for their rightful place in the division, they will be fueled not only by their pure talent, but the many paths that have led them here. On the line, not only another win on their record, but the chance to become the WBO featherweight champion of the world.